I have to move on to talk about this story, and this is what I'm about to do is not commentary. It is simply a personal reaction to something, and we will see where that personal reaction goes. It'll be interesting just to see the actor from Empire, Jussie Smollett, who is a gay guy who plays a gay guy on this TV show that is about a black mogul in the music industry, and Jussie Smollett plays one of his sons. I have to tell you, when this show came out, my wife was out of town. I never binge shows because I don't have time. Binging a television show to me means watching a show every day, watching it once every day. That's a binge for me. My wife was out of town when this came out, and I got so addicted to the first season. I think I watched 5 shows in one night. I don't think I've ever done. I was just wrapped up in the soap opera of it, and I loved this guy. I liked his storyline. Very hard to get me involved in a gay storyline because basically, the reason I watch TV is to wait till the actress takes her clothes off. And so, but this was, I thought, a wonderful story about a gay young man in a black music world where there was a lot of homophobia. It was very compelling, and the guy is massively talented. I just brought one song that I must have played a million times after I heard it on the show. Here is Jussie Smollett singing on Empire.
Life is like a big merry-go-round. You're up and then down, going in circles trying to get to where you are. Everybody's been counting you out.
So this thing builds. It's a great number. You can find it at Conqueror, I think is the name of the song. So anyway, I really like this guy. He claims that he was attacked on a Chicago street at 2 a.m. by 2 men who wrapped a rope around his neck, threw bleach on him, called him racial and homophobic slurs. They were wearing masks, but he says he thought they were white. He told the police that they said something about this is MAGA country, which is absurd in Chicago. Listen, if this story is true, if there are troglodytic thugs who laid their hands on this guy because he's gay or black, you throw the book at him, I'll sign the book. The oubliette in Silence of the Lambs is too good for them, no question about it. But I got to tell you, the minute I heard this story, I thought, really? This story has changed several times. The cops are looking for video evidence. Apparently he was caught on videotape. Smollett was caught on videotape, security cameras, but they can't see any sign of the attack. It's like 20 degrees below zero in Chicago. So I don't know if these guys are out prowling the street. Why would they recognize these guys if they're MAGA hat wearing maniacs? Why are they watching Empire? Why would they even know he exists? At first they said that these were white men, but then the police came out later and said, no, they were wearing gloves and masks, so he couldn't tell the gender or the color of them. I'm not saying it's untrue. I'm simply reporting that when I heard it, something went through my head. And if it's untrue, that's another story. And I think then we should deal with that story. I notice they're not driving this home the way the left usually does. They're not, interviewing Donald Trump and asking him if he was in Chicago at the time, which is what you'd expect from like CNN or something like this. They'll try to blame it on him if it turns out to be true. Again, if it turns out to be true, these guys should be punished to the full extent of the law. It's a horrible, disgusting crime. I shouldn't have to say that. But something strikes me about this story, and I just want to put it on record that it bugs me. And as much as I like this guy and admire his talent, and as much as I enjoyed his performances and think he's a wonderful entertainer, I will be really interested to follow this story because it just has been bugging me since I heard it. So that is not commentary. It is just a personal reaction, and we'll see, because I'll come back to it. If it turns out, if they prove it, then I'll come back and I'll talk about that and why I may have had this personal reaction. I got to go. But I will be back here tomorrow. You'll want to be here because the Klavanless weekend begins after that. You want to suck up all that Klavan-y goodness to keep you going through the weekend. I'm Andrew Klavan. This is the Andrew Klavan Show. I'll see you tomorrow.